The Pigronata has always been kind of a novelty item in Terraria. It's a functional block intended for parties after all, and it drops various party-related items, similar to the piñatas found in real life, except not just filled with candy. However, these rainbow pigs can prove to actually be fairly useful. Since the Pigronata is purchasable from NPCs, this means a few items it does drop are fairly easily and readily obtainable. While its drop pool is very limited and most of the items it drops are easily obtained elsewhere, it does have one special drop, the food item, bacon. But why is that important? Well, in 1.4.4, you might remember that they nerfed seafood dinner. Instead of giving you 4 minutes of Exquisitely Stuffed, it instead gives you 14 minutes of Plenty Satisfied. This meant that most players' method of obtaining a short boost of Exquisitely Stuffed for, say, a boss fight was removed. Seafood dinner was by far the easiest way to get the buff, requiring just 2 special fish to get it, so this obviously peeved a bunch of players. And this is where Pigronatas come in. Since they drop bacon, an extremely powerful foodstuff that gives Exquisitely Stuffed, you can break these things to get your Exquisitely Stuffed instead. With a 5 out of 192 chance to drop an average of 1.06 bacon, the chance to get one piece of bacon from a Pigronata is around 2.77%. Now, you might think this is immensely expensive since each Pigronata by itself costs 1 gold, but this can be remedied. Pigronatas themselves have a 7 out of 9 chance to drop money, which itself neutralizes 57 and 2/3 silver of coin cost by itself. This leaves us with 42 and 1/3 silver of cost left to make up. We can then get rid of a further 40 silver of that by using discounts. By maximizing the party girl's happiness by moving her into the hollow and next to the wizard or zoologist, then applying a discount with a discount card, we can reduce the cost per Pigronata down from 1 gold to 60 silver. So now we have a net cost per Pigronata of just 2 1/3 silver, a 98% discount from face value. Yes, this does mean this method is locked behind both hard mode and the pirates, but we take what we can get. With a net cost of 2 1/3 silver and a 2.77% chance per 1 bacon, it'll take, on average, roughly 36 Pigronatas to drop 1 bacon. You can expect roughly 27.7 bacon per 1,000 Pigronatas bought. This means it'll cost roughly 84 silver per piece of bacon, which isn't too bad. Remember though that you also get free party bullets and party flasks with your bacon. If you decide to sell them to recoup costs as well, then the net cost of the Pigronata drops even further, to around half of what it is without selling them. If you also remember to sell these items to your max happiness party girl, she'll give you a 1/3 higher sell price as well, further lowering your net cost to 82.2 copper per Pigronata. Much cheaper if you're on a budget. Regardless, once you get your Pigronatas, don't break them like this. Grapple onto the bottom of a block to place them. You can semi-AFK breaking them this way, and it's relatively quick. By default, you can place 6 Pigronatas per second, but with a bricklayer and builder potion, you can get to around 12 done per second. Therefore, you can get up to 1 bacon per 3 seconds when harvesting, which is relatively quick. If you're a true masochist, you can even break Pigronatas as a money-making method, since if you sell everything, including the bacon, you can edge out a profit of 1 silver 57.7 copper per Pigronata, which is a whole 19 silver per second, or 1 gold 14 silver per minute. Which, I mean, if you really have nothing better to do, it's viable, especially with the 1.4/4 stack size, but if you have that much capital, you really shouldn't be breaking Pigronatas for money. But hey, it exists. Hopefully you found this helpful. If you really enjoyed this content, a subscription to the channel is advisable. Here's some other content by me you might also enjoy. Either way though, thank you for watching, and good day and goodbye.